no one's here, so. Let's see if anyone comes. Hello, says someone's here. How are ya? Oh, hey, what up, kitty cat? I don't really know what I'm doing on here. I just figured I would chat, I guess. I'm laying down on this like mattress thing I have set up. I don't know if you've seen any of my other videos where I talked about how I moved my bed out of my room to make it like a studio, even though I'm not really doing videos these days, but that's what I did. But I am laying on this mattress, so my back's been a little sore lately. I don't know if it's because of this thing, but you know, sometimes you gotta make sacrifices to try to get what you're going for, you know, so that's pretty much it. I'd like to... Hello! I really wish I knew what I was doing with this thing now that Hi, buddy. It has been a while. Oh, someone gave me a thumbs up. Thanks. So if you see me messing with this, I am trying my hardest to get this. You know how I have it on the gray setting right now? I think you should see it at least. I am struggling to get the little thing off my screen. Dear God. Oh, I changed it. I like the gray. I look pretty bad today, so, you know. Nice. I guess you can always there's always time for another. You can get another studio. I know it's rough, but says I'm losing people. Oh God. Oh, there's another one. Maybe I'll try something else. Nope. No, thank you. Let's just. I'm not turn that freaking thing off. Oh God. Wait, I think I got it. There you go. Now I'm ready to roll. So yeah, you can see like that right there is my desk where I have filmed tons of stuff. Trying to make music, but you don't have a mic. That'll complicate things, you know, but I think it's just important that you got a goal, you know what you want, and you just gotta go get it, you know? Yep, there are filters. Just how I like, in a lot of my videos, I like to use the gray filter. I had to use it. I look like crap today, so I'm tired. I am tired, but the gray helps. I shaved off my beard on it. Well, I was trimming, and the thing slipped off. I had a good beard going. Now I do not. So what kind of music are you shooting for to make, bud? you get some music going, you definitely send it to my Facebook page. I'll check it out for sure. I like all kinds of music, so you know, send it away. I listen to a lot, like I listen to rap, you said emo and rap going, heck, I like emo music and I like rap, so yeah, the Yeti is a great mic, and it's $100. Um, it's the mic I have. I have a couple of these other random mics, but I don't really have the other stuff to use them, and they're not good quality, so um, but I have them because I thought maybe one day I'd be able to like implement them in my videos, but it's never really happened. So advertise away. Yeah, I know you're saying you're not advertising, but I don't mind. Whatever. So yeah, you should send me some of it. I want to check it out. Just look up my Facebook page. Send it to me. I'm not joking. I love that stuff. Let's see. I did that one cover I posted on here, which could have definitely used some more time. I kind of rushed it, and you know, just Mr. the ASMR guy on Facebook. Just my username. But I forgot what I was saying. I don't even remember. I don't know. Hopefully we'll let this roll for a bit. See if we get some more people here and chat. It's been a while. Any of y'all watch my latest video I posted tonight? Cool. Thought this would be a good way to catch up with some people. Oh, looks like we gained another person. What's up? I'm happy to have you here, bud. Where's that third person at? What up? Oh, they're gone. I had them, lost them. Yeah, all the changes they did with YouTube, yeah, I mean, there's quite a few things that just really, I understand it took a little let out of my sails. I mean, I've had a lot of times where I thought I was uh, making some headway on YouTube, and you know, just get shut down. And yeah, like uh, years back I was super depressed. I don't know if you ever saw any of my videos where I talked about that, but you know, basically spent like 2 years just locked up in a room, and that was rough, and YouTube, uh, that's actually in those 2 years, those rough years, YouTube basically was what I had, and I used to watch, I don't know if any of you watched Kev Jumba, the YouTuber Kev Jumba, and now he doesn't even really do YouTube videos, but he was the one that inspired me to get into making YouTube videos at first, and my first channel was actually a singing channel, but then went on to do skits and such, and I'm still struggling with anxiety and depression. It's hard to make music, so I'm really addicted and scared. It's hard to start. See, post up, Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the risk in anything you're passionate about, but if you just give up, you'll never get anywhere, And look at, I don't know if any of you watch McJuggernuggets, but McJuggernuggets, I guess he had done YouTube for like 10 years, and he started out when he was really young. I mean, he's younger than me, but he started. I started doing YouTube videos like 2 years, probably even after him, I guess you would say, and he said he had like 100 subs for like the majority of those years, and then now look at him. He has millions of subscribers, and the thing is, he just kept on it, and he did it because it's a passion, and I found this to be a passion, and I've had a few successful things, and gets my it shows it's there's hope for it, but that definitely, the YouTube apocalypse, that sucked real bad, all my stats went down almost, and a lot of people, I don't even think we're seeing my videos. I still actually don't really think the majority of my videos, when I post them, are seen, even the people that are like have been subscribing to me for a while, and so it sucks, I still get my bouts of depression out. So like, if you watch my video from earlier, I talked about some of that stuff a little bit, and but I guess with McJuggernuggets, like I was saying, he stayed on the grind, and look where he is today. I mean, if you were to know what it's in my little town, there's not many YouTubers in this little town I'm from, and I mean, basically everyone knows who I am. I've had a couple, like I said, some successes on YouTube, but I mean, nothing. I mean, I'm proud of them, and they were big to me, but they're not big in the big picture, and of like getting somewhere with YouTube. But the thing is, I mean, I would continue doing YouTube anyways, even if it never led to something. I love making YouTube videos, but I mean, a lot of the experiences, being able to talk to people and all that stuff, and you start not getting that, and like, people aren't seeing your videos. That sucks. You're here to create things and enjoy things, and you want people to see it. So I don't know. I don't know, but sounds like all three of us kind of are in the same boat. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing to have a hobby and do your stuff, and who knows, maybe doing, and that's the thing I always ever wanted. It's just to be able to do, what I love, and so, but as long as you're doing it and you love doing it, I guess that's what matters, and all the other stuff is just, I don't know, getting caught up in stuff. I have so many projects I do with YouTube and stuff. I have a podcast I started like forever ago, and I was doing fairly steady on that, and I quit doing it. And lately, I've been thinking about doing podcast, um, bringing that back, but it wasn't really getting much attention. So I was like, maybe even swinging it over so that you guys could. I haven't decided though if I was gonna do it, but swing it over so that you all knew about it. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a lot to say. Um, and I don't know. I got all kinds of feelings on all kinds of stuff these days, but I don't know. I feel like some people might like to hear what I would have to say on a podcast. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any of you listen to podcasts? And it mainly just be centered around YouTube as a podcast. To be honest, when I listen to podcasts, I just listen to them on YouTube anyways. Hello, third person. Yeah, I do the same thing. Oh snap, we made it to 4 people. What's up? Um, but yeah, no, I do the same thing. I listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, which most people do, but mainly the one I listen to the most these days is This Past Weekend with Theo Von. That's kind of my main one I listen to these days. I've watched a little bit with Jenna Marbles and her boyfriend, but the little I've watched with them, I enjoyed that. I like H3H3's ones. The only ones, I mean, the ones I've been kind of picky when I pass by those that they check out, but I like the Post Malone when they have him on there, and I also like when they had Joji or Filthy Frank. I really liked, honestly, Filthy Frank was one of my favorite YouTubers ever, really. As far as the comedy genre and just being like a shock, had a little bit of shock comedy to him. So, oh, that's something I always enjoyed that his stuff. I was super sad when he quit. With Filthy Frank. I'll just have to rewatch his stuff. I always loved it. I mean, I like his music too. Joji, those projects. I mean, his Pink Guy music as well. Yeah, I guess he said it was her doing the voice for Phil was hurting his throat, and he was trying to get his music going, and honestly, his music was blowing up. And I mean, he's killing it with his music these days, and so I think he just weighed it as he wanted his stuff to be, taken serious, and his music be taken serious. And I feel like he said he lost, the inspiration to do Filthy Frank. Um, and being an artistic person, I think, it's fair to say. I mean, it's understandable, to feel like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, I was up really early. Yeah, and he said that's another thing too. Yeah, his with his health, he said it stressed him out, doing Filthy Frank stuff on top of the throat issues he had. So yeah, we'll get like 2 more viewers and then it'll take off, and then but you two are sticking with me, so I appreciate that big time. And also, Kitty Cat, I see you've sent me a lot of like very nice comments in the past and stuff, and I read them and then they meant a lot. So I just want to say thank you on that. I think we can relate on a lot of, especially on a lot on the YouTube stuff. So, how do you either of you watch Raka Raka? I like watching Raka Raka quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, that's one thing about this YouTube stuff. You never heard of it? Neither of you. You should check them out. They do these Ronald McDonald skits. They're over the top, just kind of like Filthy Frank is over the top, but just different. A lot of like fake fights and things like that. So very entertaining. And like they have Ronald McDonald. He speaks really high, like it's really. Yeah, and that's how he talks. He's kind of like, oh, I'll try to pick a fight with me, oh. Sort of like that. Sort of like that. It's really funny. You should check out the Ronald McDonald skits. They're crazy, just over the top. There are a couple Australian YouTubers, twin brothers actually, and yeah, they're some of my favorites. I haven't actually checked on their stuff in a little while, but I really enjoy their content. So yeah, I know. Actually, I do that. I do that voice at work all the time, like acting like I'm like always talking about something serious, and I throw that in there. Is that the one about gasoline? Are you Raka Raka? Is that was directed toward Raka Raka, the Raka Raka discussion, or Yeah, things are pretty directed toward cringe. I mean, YouTube just goes through these stages, And I'm just glad that YouTube's starting to leave the ASMR community alone a little bit, because they were getting bad for a little while there. But anyways, yeah, so I like to do that voice at work, but I'll like just usually talk about something inappropriate in that voice, like something like fake talk about like a butt rash or something. Just the dumbest things, just to try to crack people up. And eventually you'll just have like the whole gang doing that voice, and it's fun. But yeah, he sort of does kind of sound like Mickey Mouse. Four people, what's up? We're getting somewhere, I think. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight, but I don't feel like I'm going to get off anytime soon. So I think our conversation's going good, and that's what I hear you. Honestly, I love YouTube. If you watch my video, I mean, sometime from earlier, this stuff literally, I love it. Um, I love it, but it honestly breaks my heart sometimes. But maybe it's just because I am. There's just no way. I'm just a really passionate person about pretty much everything in life, and it is a gift and it is a curse because people know who I am when it comes to that stuff. But at the same time, what can I say? It'll break your heart, But watch me quitting. Yeah, the live chat, buddy. The live chat's been doing better than some of the live chats I've had. So, I'm just I don't know. It feels good to be talking to you guys. I think I needed to just chat with the people who support me around. I don't know. I guess honestly, like I said, it breaks my heart. But the people, like I said, YouTube, it breaks my heart, and I just got a lot going on in my life, and I'm trying to work on these things, and I'm like passionate about all of them, but I just cannot seem to nail anything down and stuff, and so like yeah, I can't seem to nail anything down, but I just I do have some very loyal subscribers. Don't and I'm blessed in that for sure. There's a while. I mean, I'm close to 2,000 subscribers, which I can't wait to get to 2,000, because then once I get to 2,000, then I can do like picture updates and stuff, and like just say statements on there and all those little extra things. And honestly, that's gonna be amazing, because I am going to probably blow up your feed with just pictures of things that I'm doing, and quick updates, and that excites me, and I'm very close. I mean, but the thing is, I've been really close for a long time, and I just cannot push past certain points. It's like almost if I yeah, 2000's when you get that. So usually, yeah, 2,000 subs. So I mean, I'm close. I think I'm like 14 subscribers away, but I mean, at the rate I go, who knows when I'll get that. I mean, YouTube's been better lately, but now I'm not better lately, so it's like, what are we gonna? When is it gonna go somewhere? I don't know. I can't, but I really cannot wait to be able to do those updates. I think that'll just be better for. It will definitely be better for the channel, but I mean, it just bonding with subscribers and stuff. I wanna make this. I've always wanted to make it like a a place where it's like a family, and that's why I really push the mystery militia thing, just because it sets the pace of like a family type thing, and I don't know, it's just important to me to have that kind of thing going on, I know. I appreciate you saying that. Stippling's probably like, for the longest time, it was my most popular thing. Lately, that lens licking video I did, that thing's been pretty popular. But as far as consistently my stipple videos have gotten the most love. So, and here's the thing: is like, I do have ideas, and I write down ideas and stuff, and like I said, I'm just having a hard time finding the heart lately, but you won't catch me quitting. It's just, you life has their ups and downs. That's all. And honestly, throughout my whole life, I've always come back better from, every time I've ever felt this way or any challenge, and I think that's one of my best qualities as a mindset. And also one of my best qualities is be very passionate like that. But also, like I said, being passionate like that, it'll break your heart sometimes. But I don't think I could be any other way, and I don't think I'd want to be any other way. So it is what it is. What up? I mean, we had another person popped in. Oh, I don't. I think this counter is weird to begin with, so you don't really never really know who's in, or maybe they are just stopping in for a second. I mean, I've probably done that myself. So what are y'all up to these days? Anything exciting? Any ASM artists you're getting into these days, or? Nah, that's rough. That's rough. But who knows? Maybe one day you can get back into doing them. But um, I guess it just leaves space for another opportunity to make something else. So maybe you can take a break from that for now. But also maybe, like I said, it opens the door for you to test out new avenues as an ASM artist. So who knows? I had a few people ask me, like, where I went and stuff like that, so that's why I did that video earlier. I could definitely see how that would get you doing it mukbangs. I plan to do some more of those eventually. I don't know. I have that Mystery Eats ASMR channel, and like I said, I've put quite a few of the videos that I have on there on my regular channel, and I'm thinking I might go a different route with that channel altogether. I haven't announced that yet, but I very well might. And I'll just say it now. I might turn that in from a mukbang channel, because I'm just probably going to do those on this channel, and turn that other channel into a podcast channel and see how that goes. I don't know, though. I have my other podcast I started. And locally around here, a lot of people that run into me are like, oh, I listen to your podcast, which is cool and all, and I think I do have a knack for doing podcasting type stuff, but I don't know. I just feel weird not including y'all in the podcast, so I don't. I know how that goes. the one video I had that went on Nat Geo, which is one of the few things where that's happened I was proud of. I even privated that video, um, so I know how that goes because I started doing podcasts on that channel, and but I don't know. Part of me is even thought about, because I did like a lot of crazy stunts and a lot of crazy stuff on that channel, and then I tried to go the podcast route on there and stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel I have a real passion for doing the podcast these days, too. So I could see me doing like this in the podcasting channel, like hardcore. I mean, I'm always gonna do this channel, so. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Y'all playing any good video games lately, or anything? I've been playing well, on my cell phone I've been playing Maple Story mobile, or Maple Story M. It's mobile. That's all it is. I used to play. I've literally played Maple Story. I played Maple Story on the computer. I started playing that when I was like 15, and I mean I've literally come back. I always come back to it, and so now then they just dropped Maple Mobile. Oh, trying to get comfortable here. They just dropped Maple Mobile, so I've been trying to do that. I'll keep reading, Justin. Oh Lord, feeling old these days. I'm not old, but I'm feeling it. Yeah, school will keep you busy for sure. So I've been playing that, and I just recently bought a copy of Mighty Number 9, which is, I don't know if any of you played that one, but it was like $6, so I had to get it because, first of all, I wanted it for a while. I was waiting for it to come out. It's been out for a while now. But I really like the Mega Man games. I really like the Mega Man games and the Mega Man X games. And I've beat a lot of those games. And Mighty Number 9 is from the original creator of the Mega Man series. So, yeah. It's from the original creator of the Mega Man series. So, I just felt like I had to have that in my collection, So, that's kind of what I did. And it was $6, so wanted it in my collection. It was $6. Boom, got it. And then I don't know if y'all remember my video where I shaved my buddy's head. Well, that guy actually just today surprised me and sent me a video game code, because I guess there's like a deal right now for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and he sent me a code out of nowhere, and he actually did the same for my brother, because they're selling it for like $10, and so he sent my brother and I the code to have that, so that was cool. I always liked the Star Wars Battlefront games, but I haven't downloaded it. It'd take forever to download, but that was really cool of them. I appreciate that. Oh, I think I missed the counter. I've been working on this video for a little bit now. I want to do uh, kind of like a long video, like an hour, couple hours long video on a deep subject, and I've been kind of working on it slowly. And there's a lot of singing. I have a lot of singing in that one, and so I hope I hope people like it. Yeah, just keep, I if I could suggest anything, I would say, keep doing it, keep working on it. You don't have your microphone right now, but you can like, you can write lyrics, and you can, work on the music itself, until you get that microphone. And yeah, I say, if you love doing it, I say stay on it. Even if you gotta take a break from it every now and then, I say stay on the grind. Oh, we got 4 people here. What's up? So what are your top favorite videos of mine? Carolina, hey girl, hey. I know that name. I've seen you. Hey, I have a few people that really like those body rubbing videos and stuff. Yeah, those or the Reiki and the stippling and the conductor ones, they were those were like in my earlier days of making ASMR videos. Probably, I mean, actually, still probably some of my favorite ones I've ever done, honestly. I think my early Reiki videos were probably some of, like, they might not have been like the best. I didn't have the best equipment or things like that, but I think um, just as being an ASMR artist, I think they're some of my best videos. Yeah, for sure. Especially like my early Reiki videos and all of them really. I mean, I was on a roll in those days. Which is also why with those, there's something I kind of would like to bring back. I'd like to bring back some of my older stuff that I used to do. Like do like a, on my list of things to do, I have a Blue Man video. I haven't done a Blue Man video in a long time. There's some things I'm revisiting. There's a couple new things I haven't done. But I do have a list going. I haven't been making videos, but I got a list of stuff. So. Are people still sending me donations? Uh, no, not really. Um, what kind of donations? Because, well, it doesn't matter what kind because I'm not getting any. But, no, I mean, like if you meant like my tiny house thing, or just in general, I don't know. But only one person ever did the tiny for my tiny house thing, and I mean, that's all. Whatever, dude. I mean, the fact that anyone would do anything like that for me is like, um, that was really cool. So the fact that anyone did it at all was a big deal. So. Yeah, surprisingly enough, quite a few people like my singing videos. I have my moments where I think I sing not too bad. Um, which mask was it? Like my original mask, or I've had a couple masks actually. Um, that's that's part of something like the mask in general. Is something I want to get back into doing. I had fun doing that, and um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna bust out the original. I still have the original mask. I have all my masks still. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking of that's another thing is bringing out the fourth mask is I want to bring out a fourth mask, and I want to do more with it. Not all the time. Like I'll do like normal videos. But I don't know. I just felt like that was the mask is like a big part of my channel's history and such. And I don't know. I had fun doing it. I love doing it, and so and I always it's like a part of evolution for me in my channel. So which I don't know because like when I first started doing ASMR videos, I said I wanted, this is something I never told any of you, and also part of where it all started. But I was like, I'm gonna be like the Slipknot of ASMR, and that was, yeah, honestly, where that all came from, and so just like Slipknot, how they like get new masks every now and then. That's also why I get new masks every now and then. So that's a little something I don't think anyone knows, and so now you three people know that. So, well, I mean, other than like my family, because all my family know about all of them know about my ASMR channels. Like I said, my brother helped make this. In fact, he didn't help make it. My brother made this for me. And my brother made my second mask as well. And so, yeah. So there is a plan to bring out a fourth mask. This is the third one. Um, more of a helmet, really, but it's the fourth. One was always supposed to be something extra to go with this, and I don't know. I might still do the extra thing with it, or yeah. But there's plans for a new mask, and I want to do more with the mask because that's a big part of my channel. Like I said, the masks aren't gonna be like consistent. A thing I do every time, because I'm gonna still do my other videos, but yeah, I'll still do my other videos where I don't wear the mask, but I want to do more with the mask too. Like See, like, I don't know if you can tell, but ASMR. You even put that in the side, so it's like a cool, sweet, jagged part of the helmet. And yeah, you know, I always want to do like a red ASMR on the forehead. That's one of the themes I want to keep with. It's been a while since I put this thing on here. But yeah, so it's a pretty sweet helmet. I like it. Honestly, I like it. I feel like I don't wear it enough, to be honest. So I might do some more with this, but I do want to do more with the mask. And keep going with that. Like I said, that's where the original idea came from. Is I wanted to be like do the Slipknot thing as an ASMR artist. I do take suggestions. Oh, my cat Benny. My cat Benny hears me talking. He loves my attention, so he's meowing. You probably can hear him. But I do, I do take suggestions. Lately, I've been kind of operating. Yeah, my boob. I like doing the boob videos too. Yeah, there's some of my triggers that seem like they really land with people, and that's one of those ones that I consistently get love. I mean, my channel isn't doing like crazy good or anything, but there's that's one at least I still hear about every now and then. So. My phone is blowing up over here. Sorry guys, I gotta get some water. I don't have the Facebook app that I used before, so that's why like I have Facebook, but I just don't have like your official page thing anymore, which I should download that again. I mean, I would use the page more if I had it. In Snapchat, I have my Snapchat for my YouTube and my subscribers, and then I have my Snapchat, just my regular Snapchat, and yeah. So I mean, I switch back and forth between them, and honestly, like I said, I don't know if you watched I know you actually watched my video from earlier. I just really haven't had the heart for a lot of these days, so that's why if it feels like I'm not easy to get a hold of, is because I haven't been checking on any of my stuff really. I just, like I said, I just haven't had the heart for stuff these days. So I mean, I do read stuff, and like I said, I appreciate it. A little late to the game because, like I said, we're at an all-time high for tonight so far. Is 6 people, so. Yeah, it's all good, I don't know, I just really needed to rant a little bit about, well, I would not rant, but I just felt I needed to tell people what was going on with me, and yeah, there's a couple people wondering where I was. And like I said, a couple, it was like 1 or 2. Nothing big, I don't know, but Yep. And like the truth is, the reason another part why I felt like I needed to do the videos because when you're feeling like how I've been feeling lately, I mean some days, um, some days I don't know, I can get inspiration and stuff and like I said, I just haven't really had the heart lately. Uh, had like just have like swings of stuff. Well, anyways, if you want to just watch the video, I probably explained it better in there. But like, lost track of what I was saying. I don't even know. See, I missed some comments. A comment, I think. Yeah, so I don't know. All right, buddy, you should. I'll definitely check out your music. You have a good one, all right? Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I felt like I needed to post that because I don't really know when I'll come back and when I'll do videos. Just like with the way this stuff works and how I'm feeling, and just like I said, I'm really passionate about my stuff, and you know, so like the highs are high and the lows are low. So that being said, I don't really know. I mean, I could very well feel really great and do a video tomorrow, or you might not hear from me for a while. Um, I don't know. Hopefully things turn around and I'm back on the grind again. I'm at my happiest and I'm at my best whenever I'm doing my things. And this is my passion. So. We reached an hour on the live stream. It's pretty good, especially since I haven't done one in a while. We've had a good flow of conversation, so it's pretty good. It means a lot to me that anyone at all cares about anything I do, to be honest. Try to get readjusted. My hips are hurting. Oh, I'm getting old. I say that in a joking way, but like I said, well, I've actually not said this, but I'm one of these guys that, if I feel like you age yourself quicker, though, if you start saying stuff like it and you start, like, I was just joking, but, like, I think once you start believing it and you start, sorry, start buying into that stuff, I mean, it's natural for people to age, but I just think you age quicker if you buy into that stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just maybe one of my personal beliefs. Probably, like I said, it also probably doesn't help. I'm sleeping on this mat thing, but yes, I haven't been making videos lately, but I also think this is a nice constant reminder for me to do my thing, and to chase my passions. And I think sometimes like that extreme measures. So like what I did is I put my bed in storage to have space to do this here, because my last studio space, which was just an extra room, was like destroyed. So yeah. And like there's a lot of things I would like to fill you in on, all that stuff, but I don't really feel like I can um, at the moment. But like you know say I achieve the tiny house thing, um, which when I do that, I'm not giving up having like a desk space, or heck, if I save money, um, or eventually I'd like to even make like a little studio, like a separate studio for that. That'd be awesome. But that's just one of my dreams. But yeah, hopefully eventually I can do something like that. But even in my tiny house, I want to have like a wall mounted. One of my plan is, if I ever get there, I have literally, that has completely stopped that project, and I'd like to get back into that, but like life happened on that. So, but like, what's up? How you doing? So yeah, life kind of happened with there, and so yeah, hopefully, um, I want like a wall mounted desk, and that'd be cool. They have some really neat ones too, the wall mounted ones. 5 viewers, got 5 likes though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they have some really cool ones. All right, kitty cat, you have a good night. I appreciate your time, and your kind words, and just being a great subscriber, and being part of the conversation. So thanks for joining us tonight. I gotta see what time it is myself, if I'm being honest. How's it going? Got a couple people jumping in. Can you do more licking videos in the future? Some of the best ASMR I've ever seen or heard. Dang right I can. I actually have on my list that I've wrote down of things I do. Oh, I'm tired. I'm super tired, bud. That is, yeah. I'm sure I look like crap. Ugh. I don't know if you saw my video earlier. I did, but it explains a little bit of that. Um. Oh, yawn again. Oh. But yes, I do plan on doing some more lens licking videos. I have a mic licking type video I had planned out. I don't want to give out too much details on that, because I have some pretty good ideas on that, um and that's one of my when I come back to doing more videos, that's going to be one of the first ones I do. So maybe even potentially the first video I do, just because I've had it wrote down for a while. See that? How do I manage that without damaging the mic? That's a good question, because that's actually part of the plan that I wasn't talking about. But Um, so that's a great question, and you will see when I do that video with the mic clicking and stuff. When you see that video, it'll all make sense. So I hope you look when I do that video. I hope you come back and to remembering that I said it. What up, Nick? How you doing? Yes, it is. It is your daddy. uh, that's funny. Yeah, you directly influenced that video I did about Daddy Skypes in. You're definitely one of the subscribers that influenced that. And who knows? I'm probably gonna do some more of those type role plays eventually. Uh, Favorite ASMR? What is my favorite ASMR trigger? Honestly, it's probably clicking. And like clicking, but like mixed with like hand motions and stuff, like ASMR Alyssa. Um, I love watching her videos these days. For that, and also um, even a little bit of GB's videos. I like watching some of hers. And Karuna Satori. So I've been watching uh, their videos, but a lot of times, like I'll get locked on to certain ASM artists, watch them for a while, hop over to a different one, come back to them, and kind of how it goes. But yeah, my favorite would probably be like tongue clicking and such. But like usually if it's like combined with like hand movements, I don't know, those ones. And usually like say they're just doing that and they're like talking about something, I'll pass right out. True crime ASMR. I honestly never heard of true crime ASMR. But hey, if you think that's someone I'll like, I'll get down. I'll check it out. I mean, I've watched so many ASM artists over the years. I've watched tons of them, and I still watch them. I just always, cycle through and make my rounds. Any of you guys watch GB or, I mean, probably a lot of you do. She's super popular right now, but like Karuna Satori and ASMR Alyssa. Hermetic Kitten. Hermetic Kitten was probably maybe murder mystery ASMR content. It's not for everyone, but huh. I honestly I could probably like that, to be honest. I probably would like that, to check into that. I think it would interest me. The only problem is I might be too interested to fall asleep if I was trying to watch it to go to sleep. In which I do watch a lot of ASMR videos when it's time for me to go to bed. Not always. I mean, a lot of times I'll watch them during the day. I mean, I will get pretty tired during the day just doing that, which, but yeah, I think I would think a lot. Like, Karuna Satori just did, conspiracy theories, a video on that. And first of all, I love conspiracy theories to begin with. Like, I go through stages where I'll watch them and stuff. But, like, so man, you put conspiracy theories with ASMR, oh man, you're gonna get me there pretty much every time, as long as I know they're posted. what's my opinion on them? To be honest, I I actually like some of their videos. I'm not, and you know, they do their thing, and I am not against it. Um, I mean, I think, um, like Hungry Lips, I think she has a great, um, like voice for ASMR. To be honest, I think her videos these days have gotten very cut and paste, but and so I don't really watch her videos these days. But like some of her earlier videos, I would watch them, and actually, same with my Kinky Dope. I would watch some of hers. Yeah, they have some, you know, all that stuff aside. You know, some people don't give them credit, but I actually do think they have. Some of them have a real natural, you know, knack for ASMR. But a lot of people, you know, have a hard time looking past some of the stuff they do with it. But I don't know. They do their thing, I do my thing, and you know, I have watched their videos, and I've had great ASMR with them too. Um, I have not really. I mean, I've stopped in on the ASMR Chew channel, I believe. I think one time a while back we had like a conversation on something. I can't even remember what it was about. So I mean, I know the name. Had some conversation, but not. I don't watch them. Yes, actually, my friends and my family know about my ASMR channel. Um, they, my friends and my family, you know, to be honest, I'm not crazy close with a lot of people. You know, outside of, you know, like my YouTube and stuff, like, um, you know, my friends are my family, and my family, you know, you know, my family knows I love them, and I'm super close with my family, my immediate family, and my friends. Like I said, my friends, my small group that I have, you know, um, I'm blessed to have them, and we're close. And they all of them know about my channels. They know about my passion for my channels. Like I said, you know, they've seen me go through some rough things, and they've seen that you know, this is my passion, and that's why you've seen them in some of my videos, because they know, um, you know, it's, I mean, there's not a day that goes by I don't think about my YouTube, or my passion for YouTube, and I mean, they've seen, honestly, YouTube in a lot of ways. This sounds probably crazy to say it. It, like I said, it saved my life. Like I had some really, had like 2 very dark years. They were like extremely dark and extremely long, and honestly, they were 2 years, but it felt like 10 years. And I probably cried every day. Probably cried every day during that time period, and that's in that time period I found YouTube, and you know, and it's been a long road past those days, but yeah. So yeah, my friends, my family, they all know about it. I don't keep secrets from them, and they know where I stand on YouTube. So. Ain't no shame in crying and having feelings. Yeah, like I said, no shame in crying and having feelings. But what you can't do, and one thing I learned, is you can't give into running a cycle where you're just, for one, making yourself worse. And this is one of the better examples I can use. And I used to do this, and I've seen people do it a million times. But like, say you're already sad, you're already depressed. Um, Sometimes it's easy to get caught up. It's easy to get caught up in being down, and almost like it's like addictive for some people. And like say, if you're sad and you constantly surround yourself with things, like if you all you do is watch sad shows when you're sad, and it just makes you more sad, or you listen to nothing but sad music. Example really is like listening to sad music. You know, you lock yourself up in a room, and you just absorb nothing but negativity and sadness. That will wear you down. It's I've been there. I've literally done that. You know, so and once I caught myself doing it, um, I mean, then that was partly a way where I could find a way to heal, you know, and stop doing that. But it's hard. It's a evil beast. It's a tough beast to beat, you know. But just make sure, if I could give any advice from my life, is to not roll with it, not feed it. You know, if you feed it, it will grow. You know. So that's any advice I could give from my time living with that stuff, then you know that's probably one of the most priceless little tidbits on that I could give you. What is my favorite ASMR role play? Well, I really like the cranial nerve exams. Those are always cool. I don't know. I like the doctor role plays. Like, pretty much, I mean, there's a million different types of doctor role plays, but I really like those. Especially, like, you know, if they throw in stuff with, like I said, tongue clicking and hand movements every now and then. I really like that. Like, if they're talking about something else, but they still just throw that in there every now and then, so very casually. Like Karuna Satori or in ASMR Alyssa, they do that. So when they're doing that, like I said, I really like those that mixed in with those role plays. But I like Reiki session role plays too. You know, where it's like, you know, you're visiting a specialist, but it's like a, you know, role play. I don't know. I like those too. See where the chat is at. Do you have any favorite TV shows and Netflix series you would recommend or something? Gosh, I really love Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I know that divides people at times, but I really love that show. They have the new season coming out. I will be watching that. Shameless. I really enjoy Shameless. Just watched the recent season of that. I've been watching a little bit of anime lately. I've been watching Ranma 1/2. That's one I've been trying to finish for like years, but so I've been watching that lately. It's anime, but so yeah. I mean, I really love Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I always love Shameless. I really like the Trailer Park Boys. That's a good one. I watched Spartacus not terribly long ago, but that was a nice one. I like to mix it up, like I have my like goofy off the wall ones, and then, you know, I like something a little more serious, like American Horror Story. American Horror Story, I like that a lot too. I still gotta finish getting up to date on that one, but I like that a lot. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so they're pretty mainstream ones, but I like them a lot. Love them. I like The Walking Dead. I've yet to start Fear the Walking Dead, but I will eventually do that. I like to cycle. Uh, I like to cycle through, like when, cause like they always come out on sci-fi. Not sci-fi. I don't know why I said that. Oh well, because I was thinking, what is that show? I can't even think of the name right now. My brain is burnt. Z Nation. So I'll like watch that, and then when the new Walking Dead comes to Netflix, I'll watch that. And I don't know. I like to do that with those zombie shows. I missed a couple questions. 1 second. Were you ever scared about starting a YouTube channel or making YouTube videos? And who or what inspired you to start making this type of videos? Okay, so was I ever scared? I might have had maybe slightly, just at very first because my first channel I ever did was a singing channel, and I think just putting myself out there, but also my confidence was shot back in that time, so I had really not much confidence, but like it's weird. I can be very oddly confident, but also I had it in the past where when it comes to certain things, dude, I'm confidence a mile wide. Like my passions. I don't hide it from anyone. They know if I'm passionate about it. You're gonna know it in my discussion, and like we talk on our date today. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just kind of always walked at the beat of my own drum, and I still do, to be honest. I mean, I can. A lot of times, I'll be the way I am, and I'll see people judging me. I get, you know, I mean, I've had a lot of like girls I've talked to that, I've told, yeah, YouTube's my passion and stuff. They're like, bye, so, it is what it is. But this is who I am, and that's it. Let's see. But yeah, I got into YouTube, into making ASMR videos. I was depressed and I was working third shift, and I could not sleep, like ever. I could not sleep ever, and so I started doing, I was watching enough, and I started tapping on, everything I could get my hands on, like, just because I was watching so many ASMR videos. And when I started getting into into ASMR, I mean, they're like, it was very young, and a lot of triggers weren't explored yet, to be honest. And so basically, tapping was like the main thing. That was like it. And so, and actually I still do that today. Like, a lot of times I'll pick up stuff and I start tapping on it, just because in those days, all I was doing was watch so many ASMR videos so I could get some sleep. And I was like, you know what, why not try it, I always felt like, I felt like from my rough past, and stuff, and learning lessons, that's one of the things I was always really good at, and I don't know, or taking a deeper look at things, the struggles in life, felt like that was one of my natural things I had about myself. So I said, you know what, I felt like I just felt like I had something to offer, so that's what ultimately led me into it. Let's see, do you play Fortnite? I did play Fortnite for a while there, but to be honest, man, Fortnite, man, that game would get me stressed out, Maybe I wasn't like patient enough, because I play it on Xbox, and I would hate the wait to get into the games, And then you get into the games, and there's no guarantee. I mean, I wasn't bad at the game, but I had a lot of times where I get to the ground, say someone they got a gun before me, and I was like, oh, I have nothing, and they kill you real quick, and you're like, man, I waited all that time to get in the game to get my butt kicked. I'd have some good rounds. Lately, I've been considering re-downloading it, honestly, but I feel like it would just frustrate me again. But I don't know. It has things I like about it for sure. Hey, Black Rose, how you doing? Hopefully you're still here. I'm a little late on that one. Have you ever watched Supernatural? Actually, Supernatural or and the 100. I don't really. I've heard a little bit about the 100, but Supernatural is on my list to watch, and I will. And the great thing about that is there's like a million seasons right now, so out. So I mean, I'm gonna hit that hard when I do for sure. Do you have any weird phobias, or are you scared of something? Like, I'm like scared to death of aliens. Is that weird? Nah, I mean that's not weird. Um, we all have our things. I'm trying to think of maybe being alone. I do have a. I mean, I think about that every now and then. I worry about you know, um, like if my family, my family died and stuff, or my friends died. I'd feel pretty alone. I don't know. So I guess that's a fear I have, or maybe it's even a slight fear, to be honest. I mean, I put so much passion into YouTube and all my projects. Like that scares me a lot in a lot of ways. That you know, um, I mean, because I literally intertwine it with my whole life. And so to intertwine it with your whole life and to be so open about it when you talk to people, even though they blatantly are like judging you to your face, you know what I mean? I guess it's scary to be so committed to it. But at the same time, I don't think I could be anything else. I don't think don't think I could do or be anything else other than just someone that lives a little bit different than other people. And I don't know. And all that stuff in the past set me down this path. So yeah, I hope it pays off. I mean, it's a little bit scary, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have to talk a little bit about when I get into Supernatural. Well, maybe we'll have a conversation about that, buddy. In the 100. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably check that out too. I mean, if I'll have to do a little more research into that one though. Well, congrats for getting out of work. Hopefully your night went well. Hopefully it wasn't a rough one. My night's going not too bad. Other than I've been like a zombie all day. I haven't really done stuff. I wanted to work on a little bit of woodworking, but I didn't get around to it. I didn't at all. To be honest, I haven't done this in a while, but I got like a chicken wing pizza, which I love hot chicken wing type anything. Or like fajitas, anything like that. I don't know. I love that stuff. And so I got chicken wing pizza. And honestly, I just gamed a little bit. Hung out with my brother for a little bit. I watched a little bit of the PFL Professional Fight League event. Watched a little bit of that. Weird question. Are you lying on the floor? Okay, so I don't know if you know my other videos. I am sort of lying on the floor. Let's see if I can show you. It's like I have like I don't even know if it's like a love seat, but I mean it's like a love seat like mattress thing. I did a little video a while back where I took my I took my bed out of my bedroom. This is my bedroom. So I took my actual bed out of my bedroom and put it in storage. I want to build my tiny house. I want to work on a tiny house. But anyways, I took the bed out of my room so that I could have a YouTube space. This is kind of like almost like a regular mat. It's not. It's not though. It's not long enough. But it came with. I have another big pillow, so I have a big pillow at the end here, and so I lay my legs on that big pillow, and I'm laying on the mat here. And honestly, I'm just dedicated to. I wanted a YouTube space, and I haven't been making the best use of that yet because just everything I've been going through. If you watch my video I posted today, I talked about it. Not to beat a dead horse, but I did that. So yeah, I'm laying. I have a mat that's basically on the ground. I'm laying on that I can just flip it up really easy, get it out of the way for when I do want can get to making YouTube videos. Although I took my bed out of my place because my old studio space was damaged, and can't really go into details on that. I will eventually go into details on that. Maybe send pictures and stuff eventually once I get into build my tiny house and stuff. So yeah, I am sort of laying on the floor. Type of ASMR that I don't like or even hate. Hola. How you doing, buddy? Honestly, I'm not really into eating videos. Or mukbang. I'll film them. I like that, but honestly, for the most part, I just can't. I don't really have a desire. Who knows? Maybe one day, but honestly, I'll make them for people and for the channel. For one, I just like, hey, I like eating. Might as well relax people while I'm doing it. But yeah, it's just not one I really watch. Is that, you know? I don't think there's. I don't currently know. I don't think there's any I hate though. Right. Luckily I mean, yeah, I would definitely feel a little bit like that. Probably if we were in person. I mean, someone was like strap watching me eat. But that's the great thing about doing a video is that yeah, they're watching it. I actually have. That's cool. You asked me about Sherman. Um, I plan to do more with Sherman. Um, I do. I plan to do a lot more with Sherman. I just haven't really had the heart to do YouTube lately, and a lot of times it's tough to get my co-stars. My co-stars, you say, round up to do a video. But I have a return video for Sherman planned out, so yeah, and it'll be over the top, and hopefully you'll watch it, and hopefully I can get back into it. Honestly, I love doing my Sherman videos. I don't do enough of them. But man, I love them. I love filming them. I love everything. So yeah, that was really cool you asked me about that. It means a lot to me, to be honest. That's pretty awesome. I really appreciate especially from around the world. It's a real honor, to be honest. Just a man now. What's my opinion on lucid dreaming? I don't really know if I have an opinion on it. It's interesting. I like hearing about it. So yeah, I don't really know if I have an opinion on that, but I do know it's interesting. And sleep paralysis, I have had that. That is not fun. I've had it a couple times. Yeah, it's not fun. I was saying earlier, that's something I wanted to do. Another Blue Man series. I've been video. I just haven't have a couple of triggers locked down, because a lot of times I write it out what I want to do, and I have a couple that are locked down. But honestly, there's not enough triggers that I've wrote down that sound good for me personally to put together just yet. But it's how you doing, John Hughes? But that is on the list to come out, and hopefully soon. Honestly, I really should do some more with the flashlight triggers too. I like mixing up and watching flashlight trigger videos myself too. So, yeah, that's something I would like to do. And like to film. Honestly, I haven't done enough of those throughout my time of filming. Gimmies, I'm really proud of my gimmies that I do. I haven't done those in a little while, but they're some of my best triggers, and I'm glad to say it's an original trigger I've done, and the fact that anyone appreciates something original that I've done, it means a lot to me. So I'm proud of them, love them. How's y'all night going? It's good to see a few people popping in, that I haven't seen in a little bit, so that's pretty cool. We're almost to 2 hours of streaming, so that's pretty cool. Going from haven't really heard from me in a while to that's not bad at all. It's probably good for me too. I like that we're having some good conversation. Makes me want to do this more for sure. And who knows? Like I said, with the stuff I've been going through, I've had such ups and downs with my emotions on things that I think this is good for me. It's good for me to get back and doing what I do. Yeah, I'm literally, when I'm doing my videos, I'm literally the best me walking around, especially, I get a video going out there, and I know it's a positive for people, and I'm walking on sunshine, you know what I mean? And so I'm really not the best me walking around if I'm not doing my videos, and I have not done videos in a while, and, and a lot of it's just because I'm not the best me walking around, and so yeah, I hope to get back on the grind and doing my thing. Thank you guys for the thumbs up, though. I appreciate that. We're at 8 so far, so solid. I'll take it. And it seems like slowly but surely we're getting a little bit more viewers. So we're not making huge strides. People popping in, but it's pretty cool. Do you like JoJo ASMR? Yeah. I mean, I do like JoJo ASMR. I don't really watch his video too much, but I do like some of his card magic trick videos. Oh, someone sent me a message. Let's see what. It is 1 or well, it's 152 there, and it is 150 or 12:54 here. Which is later than I thought it was. It was definitely decently late there. It's later than it is here. So yeah, I like JoJo's, like I said, I like JoJo's magic trick cards. I think he's doing really good for being like a younger dude, and I don't know. I'm honestly happy for JoJo, with his success and stuff. All right, buddy. You have a good one. It was good hearing from you at dead of winter. He and I chat all the time. We's good. We got a good friendship going. Yeah, but I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do the same thing, though. I'm probably going to cut out myself. But, you know, it would not, I'll answer this question real quick. Do you do something besides ASMR, like work or something? Yeah, I work a day job. I'm like a meat cutter in training and stuff. Not, yeah, that's what I do. It's not necessarily my passion or anything, but it pays the bills while I chase my dreams. So, but anywho, yeah, I'm probably gonna hit the hay. So, yeah. Thank you all for your time. It's been good checking in with everyone, and yeah, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you again. Bye.